everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna play a game that I found on called Missing. Hehe. What are you laughing at? I added your Polaroid to my notebook. I don't look good in that photo though. No, look, it's just like you're preserved here in my notes forever. Isn't that cool? I guess that's nice thought. Right? I hope you can look back on the summer in the years to come and reminisce over the good old days. I might have to put some music in this one. I hope you stay friends forever. Your friend has been missing for over a week now. The local police weren't getting anywhere with their search. It's a small town, and missing people cases like this are rare and far between. You guess that's the lack of progress made in their investigations were due to the fact that they were all ill-equipped to handle something like this. Or maybe they're just incompetent. So you decided to take matters into your own hands. You had your suspicions. In fact, you were suspicious of him for a while. It wasn't based off anything concrete. He's well liked in the community and seemed to be a normal guy. It was just an uncomfortable gut feeling. And so you find yourself standing outside a small house in the outskirts of town. You look down into your notebook. The plan was to enter his house under the guise of an official investigation. So that's my thing. I'm pretty sure watching Sam and Dean do it would be a little bit better in understanding it. Watch some Supernatural. I think I could do a better job on Photoshop. You have to impersonate a detective, which might get you into trouble if discovered. But if all goes well, you'll be able to collect the evidence you need to find out what happened to your friend. Yeah, I think I will find out when I show him this crayon drawing of a detective badge. And a stick figure. Oh wait, that's my notes. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be found out. Or maybe you're wrong. Maybe he's innocent and you're just pulling things out of proportion, all because of a gut feeling. You looked back up at the house. It's a simple one-story building, and it looked quite homely. There are plants and there are trinkets decorating the patio, and the lawn is neatly kept. You feel a small pang of guilt for intruding on such a peaceful-looking home. No, I don't. But that feeling slowly morphs into a sensation of fear. I'm gonna be Batman, so I'm gonna be okay. There's a chill running down your spine as you approach the front door. You're standing outside, shifting from one foot to the other. That is it. Should you continue? It's not too late to go back now. You were nervous, yes, but you were also determined to seek out any clues that might help you find your friend. You quickly smoothed out the crevice of your dress, making yourself look presentable. With renewed resolve, you knocked on the door. There's a small shuffling noise coming within. One moment. You hear footsteps approaching. The door creaks open, and a friendly face steps in front to greet you. You see him around town a few times, but his striking, unusual appearance always seemed to surprise you. Is it the fact that he kind of looks like the main protagonist of the ghost guy from Hanakun from Toybon Hanakun? Kind of does. Eyes. This also looks like a made a grand drawing. Can I help you? His sudden crush knocks at you out of your stupor. Yes. You pull out a fake badge within a fake identity from your pocket. I think he'll know who I am. If that's my friend, I'm Detective Quinn. Detective Quinn. I'm Harley Quinn as a detective with the Border Springs Police Department. You're correct? Crow glances at you, hastily made badge. For a moment, you're worried he caught on to you, but he gives you the affirmative smile. I'm pretty sure he caught on. That's me. I'm just here to ask you a few questions to pretense to an ongoing missing persons investigation. Do you mind if I come in? Perfect, just as you rehearsed. He eyes you for a moment. A missing persons investigation? You nod. Your palms were beginning to feel sweaty from all the nerves. He stares at you thoughtfully for a moment. Then he smiles again. Sure thing, detective, come on in. I think I probably should have backed out. Ko motions for you to enter, and you eagerly do so. As you step inside, he closes the door behind you. I just pull out a gun to shoot him. Before you can have any time for yourself to look around the place, you quickly urge it towards the guest area. Sorry for my parents, detective. I just got home from work, so I haven't gone to change yet. He motions towards his outfit, his standard uniform issued to the crew members of the local train station. I'll brew up some tea for you. Do you have any preferences? No, anything is fine. Thanks, though. Alright, I'll be back momentarily. Make yourself comfortable. You take a seat down at the table. Eyes trailing after Crow as he leaves the room. This could be an opportunity to look around. I'm going to just... what was good with this? Snoop around. Eager to make your venture in his absence, you quickly leap to your seat towards the hallway. A surprisingly long hallway. The place definitely looked smaller from the outside. The lights are all off, save for the yellow glow coming from the last room in the hallway. You nervously turn the doorknob of said room and peek inside. It's a walk-in closet. Lots of clothing are neatly hung on the closet rod. Everything's meticulously arranged by color: blue, white, black. You look deeply into the wardrobe, a little surprised that people actually have rooms of this size dedicated to clothing alone. And that's when you noticed it. In a cut places, see a place on the table full of gloves, a bloodstained pair lay out in the open. You shakily step closer to get a better look, reaching out to pick up the pieces of the evidence you needed. I came to grab a new pair of gloves, but I didn't expect you to have beat me to it. You nearly jump out of their skin at the sudden noise. I'm gonna totally die. Simply, she turned it into the face Crow, who was leaning against the doorway. Upon your positioning, he noticed the speckle of tear of your clothing you were trying to grab. Oh, that. He smiles. I was field dressing a rabbit the other day. And don't worry, I got a license. It was understandable. Many residents of Border Springs participate in the hunting of wild game during the season. But despite that, you still feel chills going down your spine. Now I'm a little uncomfortable with young ladies such as yourself going through my clothes. I'm taking this sample and I'm getting I'm getting the hell of dodge. How about you call a day and do some matters? I do have matters to attend to. No, meekly, embarrassed that he caught on to such a bad time, and you swiftly escaped out of his home, empty-handed. Okay, let's go speed for this. Continue. Continue until we get to the wait patiently. You decide to play it safe and wait for a while while reviewing old notes. You pull out your notebook and pen from inside your pockets and flip through the pages. Oh, there he is. Crow, you couldn't find much information on him. You weren't even able to find his last name. He was virtually no social media presence, nor any close friends who do. He seems to be an easygoing type, but seems to keep to himself most of the time. Rub at your eyes in frustration. You spent the last week trailing him in secret, but that was the extent of what you found. He lives such a painfully normal and boring life that you almost felt bad for the guy. But despite all that, your instincts were telling you that he was dangerous. And that's why you were here now. Your trail of thought is broken. You hear the sound of running water coming off in the kitchen. We're going to stay in the seat. Unable to muster up the courage to leave your seat, you stay put in the spot, finger nervously tapping the edges of the table. The rustling of the kettle goes off in the kitchen, and you hear the clatter of cups and utensils as the crow pairs the tea. After a few more minutes, he returns to the silver tray in hand. He generally sets out the popping hot cup of tea in front of you. Sugar? I'll pass. He sits down across from you. He doesn't touch his tea. Which means poison. I'm not touching the tea. So what did you do? Come to me for? Ask him out. Question him. You're trying to keep up your facade of a detective, asking him questions about his relationships, his personal life, his schedule, and his alibi. Of course, you weren't able to pick up on any inconsistencies, and your line of questioning was inefficient and lacked substance. The back and forth goes on for another half an hour before you decide to finally cut your loss and leave. You rise your seat and take your notebook and pen back into your pocket. Wait, will that be all, Detective Quinn? You sign and give him a small nod, making your way towards the front door. Carl trails behind you, seeing you out. There's a feeling of defeat from not having gone anything worthwhile that in the whole counter, but you thank him for your time anyway. Glad to have been the help, Detective. You give a half-hearted nod and you walk across his front yard. If you have anything more assistance with that investigation of yours, do feel free to come by tea sometime. Someone messed up and never told him your real name. You turn back and face him, but he's already gone. Wait, what name did he put? Plain detective? So we have two more to look through. Wait. Check out the house. Now that sounds like he was occupied with whatever he was going on in the kitchen. He decided to take this time to explore the rest of the house. He quickly leave to seat and scurry to the dark hallway. The lights are off and a bit, and you had quite a bit of trouble navigating from room to room, one by one, the whole hall. You peek into each room, a restroom, a storage room, a bedroom, and finally a closet. You sighed, rubbing entirely in your eyes. It was difficult to see anything in these conditions. As you're about to leave the closet, you slip briefly on a rug. Shoot. You quickly leave to redress the place for covering, but notice something particular as you do. A trapdoor hidden beneath. You feel your heart quickening. Caution, lift up a heavy door and peer inside. Complete darkness. You take a step down. Then another. Until you reach the end. And now your eyes adjust to the dim setting. There's a strange room. Down here, you cover your mouth and mask the order, but it pertains for the air regardless. Then you see it. A wall steamed with pictures of them. Your missing friend. Red ink scribbled all over every photograph. Publications of love towards them, and threats of violence towards anyone else who dared interfere. You backed a little at the sight. You froze. That wasn't you. It came from behind. Oh, now you've done it. I was going to let you go, you know. Detective Quinn. Or should I say, you pretend... Okay, that's on me. I thought that humoring you in a little game of detective might satisfies your troubles. Sixth sense of yours. But I can't believe you managed to sniff this place out. Shame, really, a shame. Out of all the inconvenience in my eyes, you were still terrible to some extent. Pulls out a gun and just shoots him. I came prepared. He pulls out a needle. There's a musky substance inside. I do hope you don't take this personally. I was going to let you go, really, promise. He's dead now. I pulled out the Colt from Supernatural, but the coincidence have changed, and well, I can't let you have getting you in the way of my love. Missing, have you seen this girl? Okay, I really want to see what happens if I just back away. You bit your lip nervously. It was a bad idea. There's so many things that could go wrong. Oh, for all you know, he could be completely innocent. You'd be accusing him of a crime he didn't do and trespassing into his private property. On top of that, you'd definitely get into some legal trouble if you were found impersonating a 40 figure. Head hanging low, you step back from the door. For a moment, your friend's smiling face flashes in your head. You take your last look at the house and then you leave. Is it the 1 hour one? Well, at least where I know he's technically not innocent. But we're gonna have to find out what's this winner. Ask him out. Wait. Are you serious? Yes. Becca's sweat dripping down your face. Carl seems a bit uncomfortable at your sudden weird behavior. I came today to ask, cause I was eyeball, ask you on a date. There's a long silence between the two of you. Get out of my house. Yes, sir. Hunting sim. I have to do that or what? That was funny. Continue. At the same time, we're finding every single route, so. You try to keep up your facade as a detective, asking him questions about the relationship's personal life and his scheduling by Okay, we are done. I think I got every single route. So, if you want more content, please subscribe, like the video, help out, and comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time.